What's up, everybody? It's Trey Smith with College Game Time, back with another College Game Time YouTube video. So I actually had a different video I was going to do today, but then I saw an article on Heartland College Sports talking about this Jedd Fisch soundbite from an interview on the Next Up podcast with Adam Breneman. And good podcast, by the way. And I'm going to show a clip here from that. This was posted 5 days ago. This full interview was. And basically, Adam had asked Coach Fisch, the head football coach of Arizona, what his thoughts were on realignment. And he specifically said, he prefaced it, he says, I have to ask, even though I know you're going to give me the typical answer. All right? And then he started asking him, what are your thoughts on the Pac-12? There's reportedly no media deal in place. There's been discussions of Arizona going elsewhere. What do you have to say? And here is what Coach Fisch responded with, and then let's talk about it after.
So where's your revenue coming from if it's not coming from multimedia rights?
Yeah.
So I think that's what we're all living through right now.
Mm-hmm.
We recognize the fact that, the college football playoff system will bring another $1 billion in, but how are we going to revenue share that, and how's that going to work in your media rights deal?
Yeah.
So I think that we're in a spot that Arizona's going to have a place to go. Mm-hmm. And that's what I tell our recruits.
Be all right.
That's what I tell our donors. That's what I tell our families of current personnel.
Mm-hmm.
We have a great brand, and we have a great basketball program, we have a great softball program, a great baseball program, and I believe we have the opportunity to have an incredible football program.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Yeah.
Where we play our road games, we'll wait and see for our president. But we are locked in and loaded for this season, and we're going to try to just be where our feet are, which is right now in the Pac-10.
Right now in the Pac-10. So 3 things he said just in that clip that I want to just spotlight here. The first thing is Arizona's going to have a place to go. I didn't just let me back up. From that whole answer he just gave, I did not get the vibe that from his place as the head football coach, even though he's not directly involved in these conversations, but he's aware of what's going on. Obviously, the school president is the one that makes these decisions ultimately. But I didn't get this vibe that there was just this concrete confidence that we're a Pac-10, Pac-12 school, and that's who we are. That's what we'll be. Obviously, it's not his decision, or even he's probably not even in the rooms where those decisions are happening. But you would just think if the internal pulse, and the reason why I bring this up is because there's been people trying to say that, all the smoke around Arizona and Colorado going to the Big 12, it's just smoke. The internal pulse is that everything's staying together. Everyone's staying together, that no one's leaving. But I didn't get the vibe from that answer that the internal pulse at Arizona is we're not leaving. Now, I'm not saying that I got the vibe that they are leaving, but it's exactly what I said in my video over the weekend, Saturday, I believe it was, where I said, I believe that Arizona and Colorado have 1 foot out the door. That doesn't mean you're leaving. I can have 1 foot out the door and still come back inside. So all I'm saying is that reaffirms what I believe about this situation from reading the writing on the wall as this media negotiation between the Pac-12 and who I believe is Apple TV continues to drag out. That doesn't tell me that, the internal pulse feels like, what are you talking about? We're not going anywhere. Or not even saying that, saying, man, we're playing in the Pac-12 and feel confident that this is where we'll be in the long run. Didn't get that vibe at all. He said Arizona's going to have the place to go. So either he's just saying that generally, he followed that statement up just talking about the brand and the competitiveness of the programs at Arizona. But he may know something too. Like, okay, yeah, this Big 12 thing's real if what the Pac-12 brings to the table isn't good enough. Then he says, where we play our road games, we'll wait and see. I mean, if the internal pulse was that Arizona was for sure staying in the Pac-10, Pac-12, would you make a statement like that? And then he said, but for right now, we're locked and loaded on 2023. We're going to be where our feet are, which is right now in the Pac-10. So to me, those are statements you make when the internal pulse is a little uncertain. And I'm curious to know what you all think. Let me know in the comments. I don't want to say this was a bombshell or anything like that, but this is hearing from a head coach who in that situation could have easily just said, oh, we block out the outer noise. We're in the Pac-12. This is where we're here to stay, regardless of what happens, what else happens with realignment. Or some other coach speak answer. I mean, I thought he answered the question incredibly well, but I think he gave a very honest answer of sort of what his vibe is that he's getting from inside the doors of the University of Arizona. So let me know what you think in the comments. Like I said, I'm not saying Colorado and Arizona are jumping ship to the Big 12. In fact, the team I think that's more likely to is Colorado. That's just pure opinion. But I've also been saying Arizona's right there, and Arizona fits that basketball brand and type team and type university that the Big 12 is certainly targeting right now. So let me know what your thoughts are. What are you hearing? Maybe I missed something from that clip. Like I said, it was on the Next Up podcast with Adam Breneman if you want to go watch the full thing. And until next time, I'm Trey Smith for College Game Time. Peace.